all of the character interactions that I've had at Universal's Epic Universe over 2 days so far have been absolutely amazing. But there are some that you have got to find, you cannot miss in the Wizarding World in Wizarding Paris. So, first off, let me say I do not speak French, so my pronunciations would not be great. But you have got to check out Cosme Acajou.
Cosme Acajou. I am a designer of baguettes magic, magic wands, and this is the magic tea.
Wand shop. I have met Cosme in her shop and outside her shop on both of my visits. She is delightful. If you talk to her inside the shop, you can ask for her opinion on wands. And then outside, I've seen her trying out wands to make the things in the window work. And she's just a delightful human. So that was great. Then also out on the street, one of the times we met an Auror, who worked for the Ministry of Magic. He ended up investigating my husband, Timothy, but it was really funny. He was really great. And then my favorite, I have run into 4 different groups of students, and they are working on a class project around Wizarding Paris. It's set in the 1920s, which is pretty cool if you didn't know that. But you've got a Beauxbaton student, a Hogwarts student who's a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff. So that's really exciting to actually see a Hufflepuff running around doing something besides Newt Scamander or Cedric Diggory. And then also there's an Ilvermorny student. So if you don't know what Ilvermorny is, that is the American Wizarding School. For just a little while, there was a sorting test on Pottermore for it. But there is like no Ilvermorny stuff. But there's this group of 3 students going around. All 4 times I've run into them, they have been awesome, even though they're different groups of kids. They're funny. They know what they're talking about. One of the girls had the Monster Book of Monsters in her bag. So it's just really, really great. The verisimilitude, where it feels realistic, is just top notch. And I was there in my Beauxbaton's hat and dress the last time, so I got to feel included. So that was really awesome. So those are the character interactions that you got to search for. But some other ones are the talking portrait windows. So I am just, they're psychic. Psychic portraits. I've got a video. I'll attempt to link it here. But I was just wandering around my first day in Wizarding Paris, and I was just filming, and I went to this window because I heard portraits talking, but then they started talking to me, and it was very shocking and really funny. But then as we were talking, they started talking about me being involved in some kind of art, which I'm in theater, so in some ways that's kind of like a horoscope where you can make it work in any way. But yes, I am involved in the arts, theater. And then she started talking about how I'm a Hufflepuff, and I was not wearing anything Hufflepuff themed that day. I was actually dressed, I was Princess Peach bounding. So I don't know if they pulled information off my wand or what, but it was so cool. So there was no one over there except me that day. And there will probably be a lot of people. But it's still something you should check out. And then also, there was just a street show. Now, the circus is amazing. Go see the circus. That is Emmy's favorite thing. And it is an incredible show. So don't miss that. But just out on the street, there's 1920s performers playing band music. And there's a creature dancing. And I don't know if those times will be posted somewhere when Epic Universe is open. But that was a really fun little show. And you could talk to the actors for a little bit after. So if you have been to Epic Universe, or if you go, please search for these characters. If you had any really cool interactions, please tell me about them below. And until next time, keep roaming.